444. So this is not too far off sending it. I mean, that might be next stream by the time we send this off, or probably at the end of the stream, I think, end of this episode. We can send this one off back to the marshy planetoid. In terms of gas levels, we're now just down to the sour gas. So I mean, we might actually get a better vacuum here than we had before because the sour gas has now got out of here. And if we still got some water in these pipes, which I'm very happy about. And some ice somewhere. Got some ice up here. Yes, and there's some steam waiting to happen there. So we may have to send some, but we can also grab a load more tungsten from here. Breaking is them carrying materials into the molecular forge, which shouldn't be because a lot of the materials. It's gone again. It's gone again already. Something's gone. I've got to watch this. I mean, that was quick, right? That was quick. So it's not a slow thing. Yeah. So the molecular forge is just making thermium. The thermium is taken from niobium and tungsten. The tungsten and niobium both come from the metal refineries here, which is about, it's slightly less than 200 degrees. The steel here is coming out at 45 degrees. It's not. Everything in this brick should be relatively cool, relatively. Can Leo? Can you hear me on the headphones now, or do you need me? Do you need me to type? Are you sending me questions to type the answers to? Or do I need to type that question? I assume no response. Something's going on here. Something's going on. Let's see. You're on speakers. Okay, good. Yeah, I think you survived. Yeah, you and Bert both came back, so no problem. Yeah. You're both alive. So that was your rocket. The orbital Calypso was the rocket, and it's now just re-going. Was the tile of the? Yeah, that's 150. That's 90. That's 40. I mean, it's insulated too. There's nothing that hot, but then I mean, even then, the point is, they're carrying a lot of stuff in and out, so. Might have to make a bigger liquid lot rather than just rely on this tiny puddle because it's fluctuating. That just went up quite. It went down a bit too. I don't know. I'm watching. We're now on liquid lock watch. I think this has got to be the thumbnail for the video, right? We're on liquid lock watch. Yeah, Bert got renamed actually because someone wanted that dupe. Oh, we've got oil in the boiler. What's going on here? Huh. So what's also happened down here is that we've lost some petroleum on this tile. Does that sound familiar, anyone? So there was a little petroleum on here which was keeping this from overheating, and it has failed. That is coincidence. The door's 120, and that's mostly because it was coming from the inside. With that vacuum in place, it should just cool down. So, because the base is cooled, so ultimately, as long as once this is thermally isolated, which it would take a little bit of time, this should cool in time. But I don't understand. Anyway, we'll fix this. But this has been running flawlessly for ages, and now it's suddenly broken in exactly the same way that the other one is. Possibly. Maybe this is because I'm running on one-time speed that bug's happening. Maybe we have to go back to higher speeds. I don't know. I didn't have that issue before. Or did I? Can't remember. Struggling to remember now. But I'm relying on this for quite a few things. I don't know, man. I don't know. This could get to the point where it becomes unplayable. And hi, HP Fangirl. Welcome back. Good to see you. Good to see you. How was your week? You fangirling? Or are you been up to other stuff. It's almost Christmas, guys. Yes, I could do that if I hadn't completely overheated the tree. You are correct. Yes, that is the plan. That is definitely still the plan. Yeah, I really need to sort this out, don't I? Always fine going. Great, good to hear. Yeah, I need to sort this out. So maybe if we block this off properly, coming from the top and vent to space, we can stick a little bit of ice here. Get the tree working. I mean, we have enough food, so food to sacrifice to the tree is not to the issue. Yeah, I've been meaning to do that for a while, to be honest. I've just been, yeah, been making a mess with the volcanoes, haven't I? So I should definitely look at that. Yeah, it will help. It will definitely help. Let's take this one off too. I mean, there's nothing there for them to plant. Did we send some more sand, down? I can't remember if we did. Is that deconstructible? Can we build this up too? See if we can build these back in, because we really need to thermally isolate this, both for the sake of the beaters and for the base sake. Oh well, thank you. But yeah, when you watch, if you're watching through all of it, you see I haven't really done the best job on this planetoid, so you might want to hold your praise. I think I've vacuumed it about 4 times now, and then I've basically buggered it up thereafter. So yeah, a lot of mistakes were made on this planetoid. But I have a plan now. I have a plan, which is going to be get rid of all this, sweep it up, and then rebuild everything in the vacuum, cool enough, and then start it up, and then hopefully we won't make some more steam, which made a lot of mess last time. So we've still got some liquid gold down here. Yeah. Yeah, we've not been having a good time on that planetoid. I think my idea to expose it, to cool it into solid, didn't work so well. It could work. It didn't execute it very well. Now I did see, who was it? I was watching another streamer, I can't remember which one it was particularly. They had a nice frozen core on that planetoid. It's like, oh my god, that would have made this so much easier. If the marshy planetoid had a frozen core, it would have been easy street. So yes, we've been having a nightmare with that. Right, stick a little bit of petroleum on here as well. We're doing the old petroleum drip. Just check on this. Has it gone again? I bet it's gone, hasn't it? It hasn't. It hasn't from here, but it has from here. I don't know. I don't know. This isn't working, and I can't. I don't know. Do I sit here and just watch it all day? I'm sure they're fine. I'm sure they're fine. Let me just double check, of course. H. There you are. HP Fango. You are, I think, just waking up, or you're just idling, maybe. You're going to the molecular forge. But yeah, okay. So we just have a massive problem here, really, don't we? This is not acceptable. We are losing so much mass out of here, and we're just flooding the base with carbon dioxide. How do we stop this? This is the question. I think what we do is we deconstruct that, we make a proper liquid lock, I think is the answer. Do we have, do we have any petroleum we could stick in there? Not easily, do we? Is this a petroleum? This is a petroleum output line, so actually, because we're going to need to put quite a lot of petroleum in here. So I'm going to fill the damn thing up with petroleum. This is going to be the plan. Come on. And then that way. If it reads. Yeah, but the problem is trying to catch it in the act. I want to know why it's breaking, which means I need to see it break. But I'm just not. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. If I put a sensor like that, I'd only find out too late. So anyway. Yeah. We'll do it this way. Problem is I don't really have room here, do I? We'll have to lock this corner of the base off. Here we go. So this is the plan. And we will... Yeah. We'll do this and we'll just fill it up because I'm fed up with this. I just really hope we don't have a major problem down here. Firstly with the petroleum boiler, and also I've just now liquid locked this in too to try and keep this oxygenated. I think the oxygen's coming through now, right? Maybe. What's stopping us? Oh, I didn't put a bridge on there. That would be the one. I always draw them without bridges and then sometimes forget. Yeah, maybe. It does pause, yeah. Anyway, I'm going with this solution, so... and then we'll replace it with Visco Gel later on, as HP Fango is correctly pointing out all of the silly things that I am... I should be doing and I'm not. Oh dear. What a shambles, what a shambles. Try and get the pips back up there. Come on, you know you want to plant. I have to watch them to plant. Yeah, it might just... It could be a weird bug, that's the thing. I mean, I'm not going to find out without watching it, so... This is a solution, and we're going to go with it. We've just lost so much carbon dioxide. Well, not lost, I mean, it's still down here. But, yeah, that kind of sucks. And we'll fill this out with oxygen, so... Once that gets built... Get rid of those. I don't like loose ends, no loose ends. We've definitely run up against quite a few bugs in this game. But, I'll say, they're very much new ones I haven't seen before. Having never gone this big before. Should get 147 back to round out the stream. I think that's probably, I can see that being the end state for us. I feel like we're doing reasonably well. I mean, it's been a little bit slow paced, but I mean, it is what it is at this point. I don't think it's been particularly bad. Let's get those in, and then I think we should send more glass through, right? That's what I think is a good idea, so we're going to do it. Yeah, and hopefully now this super hot lead is cooling off a bit, which is great. We can copy this on, just make sure we're grabbing any lettuce. I see some lettuce up there going, I hope. There it goes, lovely, into the infinite food storage. And then that'll allow us to sweep everything else up. Come on, Pip, go for it, there we go. What where are you going? They're just playing with me, they're playing with me. What made the choice of lettuce over any other plant? So it is the most efficient plant if you are just eating it, if you want to plant one plant. Let's put it that way, I think. It is the most dense calories per plant. So the actual one, I think, if I remember the maths right, was mushroom wraps. So mushroom wraps give you the fewest plants you need for the same amount of calories. But I couldn't be bothered with mushrooms, and I think you need 2 times. I don't even know. It's bad of me, isn't it? I don't even know what goes into mushroom wraps because I never make them. What are they? Are they in the gas range? Yeah, I think they are, aren't they? Mushroom. So mushroom wraps are the best. They're the fewest plants you need to plant. But lettuce was a close second. So I thought for the simplicity of planting, I just plant one thing, and I chose it to be that. There it is. I'm going past it. Yeah, it's lettuce and mushroom, so you have to do both. And I couldn't be bothered with that. I just wanted to do one thing. So you need 10 plants per dupe, and that's it. Call it a day. The end. How are we on water? I think, if I'm looking correctly, that one is done. So we can empty this pocket now. We can also use this pocket to... Not that I want anything in this pocket, but we at least want to... we at least want to get rid of it, so I just pump it to space, basically, is what I'm saying, what I'm trying to say. Let's fill it in so it's the same level we can then dig across, although we'll have to fill that in too. And we should be okay here to strip mine. And I erase it. Yeah, we're doing all right. We're doing all right. We're having some weird bug with the petroleum liquid locks where they are breaking, which is very annoying. We can now get rid of that. I do like getting rid of old wires. Or have I put way too much in here now? Oh dear, that's not. Whoops, wasn't paying attention. Wasn't paying attention. This is a problem. We can fix it though. Yes, yeah. So our industrial brick was is leaking, and also our petroleum boiler broke for the same reason. So this liquid lock is still in place, which gives me positivity. Yes, the mystery disappearing petroleum. So it's disappearing from over here. So anyway, I've just reworked the liquid lock to be a full lock basically. Although it hasn't quite done it yet. Although I also need to do that. Whoops, forgot a tile. So I've just rejigged the lock, which kind of sucks. I mean, this looks horrible. Although there you go. But anyway, this will work for now. We'll get some Visco gel at some point and go for it there. So bear with me on that. So we're just checking. So the Calypso is the rocket that's going over there. I want this a little bit more oxygen. I mean, we ran out of oxygen last time, didn't we? So the more the better. What else? And then I think here what we can probably do is this, and we'll just let's have that, and we can also then delete that later on. Take those ladders out, sweep this up, tidy it up a bit, mop that, sweep that. There you are, tidy, tidy, tidy. And then yes, so this is pumping over here, so we'll get rid of that, and then we'll try and push this ethanol over there and get rid of that in the same way. Then I don't think there's anything stopping us from strip mining this. So let's crack on and do that. Maybe not that one. That was a bit much. And we'll 6 those so we don't get any stuck dupes. Hopefully, maybe. Except that's now done that as 6 too. So great, thank you, game. I did think that would happen, to be fair, so that's kind of on me. Here we are. Like I was saying, just have those side tiles drop at the end. I don't think it would be any more stable. So if I took these side tiles off, what would happen is this would then just be a minimum puddle again. So we'd have the same problem, I think, because they could just evaporate as easily. So if you take that one out and that one out, it just falls off the edge. So you basically just end up with it, the minimum amount sitting on the tile again, which is what we had before. So yeah, I don't think that is any better. That's why we've done it like this. Anyway, I'm sure this will be robust now. So hopefully we can repressurize the brick. Yes, but all of these tiles would have the same mass. So if you don't support both sides here, all 3 of these tiles can fall off the edge, if you see what I mean. So you'd only get a minimum on all 3 tiles, because that's the maximum level it can sustain. So we have to do it this way if we want more than the minimum, which is fine. I mean, yeah, you know, we're going with this. It will work. I don't like it, but it'll work for now. Let's hope it doesn't break again. Right, let's take another dupe over here. Ooh, gold. Ooh. Oh, I did say I was taking metal ore. That's metal ore and it's gold. But a dupe. Which one do we take? We're getting loads of metal ore, aren't we? I mean, we can always take that later. There we go. Yeah, if you've got questions, I mean, feel free to ask. I will do my best to answer them. Someone is scolding. Ellie, you have got out of here without suit, haven't you? So, I mean, please ask questions, guys. I love trying to answer questions. I'll do my best. Unrefrigerated food, pickled meal. There's pickled meal in here. I left that on. That's a bit silly. What is this? The entirety of my pickled meal is now in the conveyor loader. Great. Wow, that's why I've got very little left. Oh, stupid. That's a mistake. Oh, so bad with food storage. We've had multiple issues with food storage in this run. Me not paying it. Is this still here? This should have gone, shouldn't it? Sorry, I left these guys on Coldlin for ages. Conveyor rail blocked. Okay. Why is it blocked? They're meant to be filling this up. Errand. Storing. None. Okay, well I don't know why that's not working, but anyway. Hopefully this doesn't heat up too much. Oh, it's heating up a lot. Oh boy. Okay, alright. Yeah, not ideal. Anyway, we'll come back with that. 6 ranches. Previously had issues with the top ranches having too much steam. Why not make the 6 ranches vertical? Please stop suffocating. Magma Show is trying to die before the end of the stream. I could have done. The thing is, I just find it more convenient to run the rooms horizontally. Plus, the top row is dedicated for machinery anyway, and the incubators. So there should be enough space for it to be steam. So if you set it up right, which I hadn't, that was the problem. I hadn't set it up right. Now it's all correct. It's fine. So you can see there, although over here they're still struggling a little bit. But the reason why it's so far down now, as Jace, I can see there, has snuck out without a suit again. Now it's a bit low because I've lost so much carbon dioxide out the door that the pressure's gone down. I don't like building vertical ranches because they're a pain to build. That's the thing. I mean, you can build a horizontal ranch really quickly. A vertical ranch means you've got to then plant the whole damn thing. You've got to ladder it up and all the rest of it. I was like, can't bother with that. Particularly when I'm building so many of them. So it's having a standard design that's easy to replicate is definitely advantageous. I see we are going to get a lot of suffocation warnings over here. They can breathe. They are not trapped. They are just very slow at breathing. I wonder if here's a plan. Here is a plan. Let's open this door, and then the beaters can have all of the lovely carbon dioxide and consume it, and that'll probably empty this area, to be honest. So, yeah, there is no risk here, but they could think so slowly they might suffocate again. Yeah. So interesting point on that, Razor. The refilling thing is something I've been thinking a bit about in preparation for my Critter tutorial bite. I still think the best way to refill ranches is with incubators and critter drop-offs, rather than dropping eggs or critters in when it needs it. I think it's more efficient. We're going for a save if you wondered why it's frozen. But I did want to get your guys' thoughts on that, so by all means, please leave me a comment or let me know what you guys think in Twitch chat in terms of the most efficient way to refill ranches, because I think... oh yeah, we could... I think that the critter drop-off is the better way to do it. That's kind of where I'm at. It might be a controversial take, I don't know. A lot of the automation I've seen doesn't like to do that. Oh, we've just got hydrogen here. That's bad. This is bad. Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah. We lost all the water out of the cooling loop? Yes, we have. Brilliant. So we just kind of forgot about this and broken everything. Water, please. Water. Whoops. Oh, it bounced from one emergency to another here. Yeah, I'm going to leave it without a door because if I put a door in here, then I think they can start making a damn nest in there. Probably isn't what we want. They are eating the carbon dioxide though, so, you know, good on that. Either that or it's condensing? No. So hopefully the carbon dioxide will drain out here. We'll get some oxygen pressure back. Ideally, we'd like to open it up, but it's going to be a bit tricky. Oh, great. We're going to injure everyone down here, aren't we? And we're not going to have enough beds to keep them alive. I can see this coming. Yeah, Steve looks pretty sick. Yeah, what I was doing was putting them in the liquid lock wherever they died. Sorry, in a grave wherever they died, just to teach them, you know. Don't be an idiot. And as a reminder, I think they died there. Oh, I can't even drag it. It's so slow. Like, come on, go to the right. Okay, there we go. Got there in the end. Yeah, no, I didn't bug. My my mouse is a bit dodgy and double clicks a fair bit. So, yeah, I did get that. Thank you for pointing it out. Okay, come on. Gotta get the damn hydrogen out. Let's... Oh, I say build a temp shift plate down here, but it's gonna be way too hot. Oh, thank you, Himori. Yeah, I don't have a hydrate. Sorry, my chat rewards are... Well, they're basically non-existent, so apologies for that. I haven't thought of anything really good to put there. I will hydrate though, so thank you. Yeah. My voice is going a little bit. Let's disable auto repair because we're just mucking around on this, aren't we? Nothing's going on. They're doing the unimportant stuff, so they can't do the important stuff. Okay, what were you in, Rowan? Just chilling? Under construction. I really hope this damn nuclear waste doesn't get in the way. But also... Ugh. Is it too hot? No, it's too cold. Yeah, it's above 0. We can put some of that in. So what we'll do, let's siphon this off, and we can have that as our filling for the loop if we need it. Go, Rowan. Is he gonna go before? He's gonna go before he can finish. We'll try and let him finish, but he's gonna end up incapacitated. Who is on the hospital bed? Probably not Nicola. Oh, it's so slow. Let's put take Gossman off, and we'll put Rowan on, since he's basically about to be incapacitated. Hopefully he gets the tile done. He did. Thank you, Rowan. You did a heroic job. Well done. You know, I've suffered for it, but thank you. We're going to get this hydrogen out too. Ricky, let's remote. Might just want to pause a sec just to make sure that the dupes are picking him up. Come on. Let's not have another death on here. We've killed quite a few already. What did we start with? 146? We started 146? I think we did. No, 147. Let's not go back down again, please. Who's coming for him? Someone? Anyone? Mima? No, Mima's coming with stuff. Anyone? Anyone wanna save him? You know, no? Devon's coming? Devon to the rescue? Maybe? Come on, speed up. It is Devon, there we go, right. Hopefully gets him back in time. Every building that loads all dupe names. Yes, yeah. I was like, the consumables tab is the worst tab here by far. I put this on auto bottle, but no one's doing anything with this, are they? I don't know. Put polluted water, anything. Just someone do something here, please. I'm mucking around. Anyway, Rowan's okay. Rowan's okay. We'll get him in the cut. Hey, hi, Horo. Yes, it is. It is a lot of dupes, and they are trying desperately to reduce their numbers. They sense it. They feel like there are too many, and they are trying. Well, we're on 568 kilos here, so I think this is fine. Yeah, the game is suffering, but the good news is we do have the hardware. So I shared a picture on the Discord, but I have my lovely new. We can send this off. Let's send it. I have a new i5-13600K and some 32 gigabytes of 5600 megahertz RAM and a new motherboard to take the socket. So tomorrow, my hope is to change that all over, and then we'll see. Hopefully next week, huge performance improvement. I'm sure, maybe, fingers crossed. Yeah, a bit of natural selection, exactly. It's Darwinism at its finest here. We are. We're just no one interested in this. No, can't be bothered. All right. Well, someone's on it. Someone's on it. There's a Catalina. Except they can't get down here because there's no oxygen, and then they stop because for some reason they're intent on running through the entire carbon dioxide area rather than running through an oxygen area. So yeah, that's a great one, isn't it? So that's what's happening. Yeah, the betas are getting up in here, but anyway, no biggie. None of this is breathable. Where's the damn vent? Here. What's that? There's not enough oxygen coming down here. We've got basically 2 whole lines coming in, so that's like, should be 20 per second. Why is this so down? I don't know. This should be pretty constant output. Is it the ethanol that's in there? I suppose, yeah, okay, sorry. It's the other ones that are taking it off to feed these other areas. Tried sending unmanned rockets to do the mining on space. Can you send an unmanned rocket? I didn't think you could. I know you can with debug mode, but in the game, can you? Oh, how's our right? Sorry, I'm jumping around no place. Liquid lock. So we're okay on here now, right? Yeah, that's holding. Good. Down here, did I completely overflow this with with supercoolant? I am, because nothing's happening. Why is nothing happening? Because this is an output and this is an output and no one can get anywhere. So I'll probably put a load of supercoolant on the floor. Oh, I see. I'd have landed the rocket and dropped the pilots off. Interesting. I never thought of that. Never thought of that, but that makes sense. That makes sense. I see that. Cool idea. Why are we running out of power? We're down to 3 kilowatts. Everything's running out of power. I'm guessing that means we're running out of oxygen too. Yep, we are running out of oxygen. Is that because we're running out of water, or do we sort this out? No, it's still going. How are we running out of power? Why have we only got 10? Petroleum generators are going. There's 30. This is the second line, right? Where? Because this is broken. This is turned off. This has turned itself off, and now it can't get going. So, great. Oh, jeez. This boiler design is not good, guys. It is not good. Do not do this. Build a proper one. Is this just going to overload? Okay. Yeah, we're gonna overload that. The problem is I need to get this going. Can I? So there's a way to connect this up. So I've got no bridges because this is all just running. So these ones are running and they're doing like nothing. In fact, yeah, but if this is running off this power, what I could do, if I disconnect this here, this should have enough power, right? Hopefully. Pipe blocked. Pipe blocked. Well, why is the pipe blocked? Oh, god damn it. Ah! So a slickster got in here and overfilled my damn... Oh my god. Okay, so we got multiple failures going on here, which is just great. It's great. How do we fix this one now? Jeez. Okay. Sort that out. Oh my god. So we got a multiple failure here, hopefully. Oh, what was the other one going on? This one... I forgot to close this up too, didn't I? This has been leaking for a long time. Oh my god. Complete chaos. Complete chaos. Yeah, so I had to open that one up to fix it, and then it looks like I just left it open, didn't I? Which probably wasn't the smartest move. Anyway, we'll separate these power grids out, so we'll let the bottom generators run these boilers, and then the powering of the base can be done on that one, and we won't overload the heavy watt conductive wires. Which I say I don't remember doing before. I think this might be the first time I've overloaded heavy watt conductive wires. I see we've also broken this liquid lock, so that's just pouring heat out of there, which is great. Oh jeez. Right, so the plan was do that and then do that, and then open that up. Well, this is already fine. Okay. Cool. Right, we are flowing with the carbon dioxide again, so that should open these generators back up. I do notice that these aren't generating anything. Supercoolant 100 degrees. Okay. Aluminium, lead. So the lead has melted here. And that means that is not working. That means I'm going to have to open this up. We've had a lot of problems at once. I think a lot of those were unrelated problems. We just happened to find them at the same time. Suspicious. Also, there's like no gas in here, so... Oh, there's a bit of water on the floor. Okay, so... I think this is fixed now. Both of these seem relatively happy. Just get that rebuilt so we don't lose all of the liquid. See, he puts some material in and then thinks about building it. There we go. You got it, Paul Kill. Yeah, so that'll keep the carbon dioxide flowing. That might also be why we were losing mass down there. Okay, okay. So we get that open, get that built. Unfortunately, we're letting sour gas in. I more thought about steam getting out, but I didn't think about sour gas getting in. We should be fine, I think. Get this done back up. Okay, okay. This is flowing now? Yep. This is flowing, great. Yep. No, not at all. Of course it's not. I've missed one segment somewhere, haven't I? Oh, that's what I've done down there. There you go. One segment was missing. Found it in the end. Right, let's mop this nonsense up. Cool. So yeah, we'll grab the heat out of here. Hopefully that should heat up this area. In terms of oxygen, that is flowing. So what I'm hoping is that's going to push this all out and flow down here. There's not a lot of flow area, as in it's quite narrow. Probably do with just do with opening these up like this. Should we do that? Just to get the oxygen flowing. There should also be some coming out here. And then that will just give it, firstly, an atmosphere for the thimble reeds to work against, because they need to be in oxygen or carbon dioxide or water, I think, or polluted water. So that will fix that problem. And as well, that will give something for the temperature to transfer against. So have we got some water in here? So we've got sand there now. How much water is it? 6 kilograms. Great. So we got quite a few urgent problems going on at the same time, which really doesn't help. Come on. Great, this is just getting full of sour gas. Anyone coming to build this? Anyone at all? Anyone at all? Come on. That one's been built, right, so that's good. We close the sour gas boiler up here. I suppose I need to turn the flow onto this at some point as well. Yeah. No, this boiler design really needs to be ripped out and started again, to be honest. That's my take on it. It's what's going on here too? We've got not enough oil coming in. Why do we have not enough oil coming in? What's going on here? Oil well is disabled by automation grid, but the pump is also disabled. So why on earth is that? Is this petroleum? Water. It's water. Alright, so there's water getting in here. How did water get in here? Alright, well, we'll just send it to the boiler and hope for the best. Fingers crossed. Damn it. Let's just do that, try and keep that running. And I think the other two were fine, right? Yeah, it looks like the other two are fine. Oh, so many problems, so many problems. Okay, we got the oil flow on that. Got the oil flow back in here. That's fine. Yeah, we really need this one to keep going because this is now powering both the other boilers, so... steam below that. What's up with this one? This one's also reheating back up after another failure. Don't know what that one was. It shouldn't do, Tony. It shouldn't. So the oil well itself doesn't release any steam. The reason why you can sometimes get steam is because if the area around it is too hot, and when you vent it, the water inside the oil well itself can overheat to become steam. But if you keep it in a bath, which is what I've done, like this, there's enough heat mass here for this to work. So it's actually the water inside it that can boil. But so with this submerged design, that shouldn't happen. So I don't know on that one. So there might be like the odd packet of water now getting into the boiler. I can't see any, so maybe we've got away with it. And we'll keep going with that. Right, have we done this? We're waiting for one segment, although I don't know if we actually need that one, but let's do it anyway. Cool. Yeah, we're just going to have to shut this up then. And leave this stuff in. That's really good. Surprised there's so much of this got in, although it's 9 kilograms. It looks like it's heavier, so we might be able to delete it with some falling liquid. Fingers crossed. We do have quite a lot of dirt in here, I suspect. A couple of kilograms here now. And Guard or Jared? Sorry, it's probably Jared, isn't it? Jared is a name. God is not. But welcome in, and thank you for saying that. I'm glad you enjoy. Are we okay? Let's try and do that. And yeah, thank you for coming to see me live. I've had quite a few people in. Edgar. Oh, so you are guard. You are guard. I don't know. I don't know. That's how I read it first. So there you go. I must have known somehow. Right. We've got steam in here anyway, so that's good. Open this up. Yeah. No, thank you for that. I've had. I think you might be, if my counting is correct, the 5th person that's come in and said that. And thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Yeah, I'm glad that they're useful. I always like to ask which one in particular you found useful. Find that an interesting question. Right, come on. Yeah, Ruby, I was kind of hoping you might go like around the top to deconstruct that rather than, you know, standing in the middle, but there you go. See, the dupes, they love to die if they can manage it. Nope, still standing there, Ruby. Come on. There we go. It should also let some heat out. I'm hoping. Do we have more water? I really hope we have more water. Volcano Tame. Okay, the geothermal one. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah. That proved to be quite popular too. I mean, I must admit, actually, I don't really do that myself too much. I don't usually use geothermal power. I mean, you might have got from the numbers, said it surprised me how little power you actually got out of it. So if I remember roughly, I think each turbine gives you about 600 watts when you take the cooling into account. And a normal volcano only does 2 of them, so it's like, it's not very much. Can we get this hydrogen out or not? Yeah, we can if we get rid of this. We have a lot of disasters going on here. Jeez. Oh god. I don't know how to put on these. Yeah. I see. Which was a specific mod that makes it more useful, because there must be something specific about that. I mean, I play modded too, but there's nothing about my mods that make that more useful. Right. And now what we can do as well is fix this, because we've opened it up, right? Are we in here? Is this the one we're fixing? No. No, this isn't the one we're fixing, but we need to get in and fix this one too. Great. Oh dear. We've just had so many failures all at the same time. It's very odd. I don't know why. Everything has just fallen apart in the last 10 minutes. So we will... I mean, this, to be fair, this one was going to catch up with me in the end. This was not designed correctly. I see. Yeah. I mean, if you're using it for heat deletion, then great. Yeah. I see. I'm not sure. I'm not familiar with that mod, so. Oh, yeah. So, sounds good. I need to get this hydrogen out. This hydrogen needs to come out. Got people scolding all over the place. Ah. This is a little bit chaotic right now, isn't it? Okay, we haven't fixed that. Let's fix that one. What else? What else? The one below, I think, is fixed. Or they're just refusing to do this one. Okay, they can't get in there anyway. No one bothered to come for that one, so let's close that up. What a mess there. I think we sorted the oil, we sorted the carbon dioxide. It's too OP. Yeah, I mean, it's almost like the sour gas boiling is a bit game breaking. It's not that we don't want it on the turbine, HP Fangirl. It's we don't want it in the steam room, and I need to make space up here to get it out of there. If you follow. So yes, there's nothing wrong with it up here. We just don't want it in here. So anyway, we're good now. I think we now have steam. We now have this returning steam. We can turn this off. We got away with it. Yeah, we're back down to a reasonable temperature, so that's good. Oh dear, what an absolute mess we made there. That did not go well. He's suffocating too. Jean's having a think. Come on, Jean, maybe you want to breathe. No, she's still digging. She still wants to. Yeah, well, it was more than a pocket, to be honest. It was, yeah, the whole thing. Oh, Jean can't get across because this isn't built. I told them to prioritize the ladder, and they still were like, eh. Go on, Jean. Come on. There we go. Thinking about it. Yeah, I'm not familiar with that mod guard, so yeah, you have to. I might have to have a look into that, try and work it out. Right, one of these needs to go to Devon, right? I'm very much hoping Devon has one of these, since he's now incapacitated himself. Right, okay, looks like he does. Probably the other one. What a mess! What a mess! That's 2. Devon and Bubbles are now incapacitated. Okay, we're doing well. We're doing well. Where's Bubbles? Bubbles. Does Bubbles have a... Bubbles has a cot. Okay, that's fine. So I want to go grab her, please. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. That did not go well. Right, so in terms of rocket flight as well, we're going. So that's going, that's fine. Okay. I think we've sorted... The boilers are okay, I think. We've come in here to fix this. Okay. Let's take that out. Hopefully it doesn't clog the loop. I don't think it will. Let's do that. And can we get this repaired? Refined 800 kilograms of refined metal. Oh, I see. Ooh. Yeah, I have to have a... Yeah, that sounds something completely unlike anything I've seen before, so... Morning. Dupes have died. Bubbles are suffocated. Okay, alright. No one bothered to come get Bubbles, so Bubbles died. I think... okay, we're going to end this stream on the same number of dupes as when I started, I think. That's probably what's going to happen. I can see that coming. I mean, you know, they had more than enough time to come and get her. Where's Devon, too? Devon's going. They had time. They just didn't bother. So, yes, great. We're back to as many as we started. Did we start with 146? I think we did, didn't we? So basically we spent 3 hours getting nowhere with dupes. So that sucks. But we have got somewhere with the base, so anyway. That's good. So I just wanna get this done. I'm guessing there's no repair errand here, is there yet? Because it's bugged as well and they can't repair it, so let's oh, they have repaired it. Okay, good, they've just about done it. Awesome. Right, let's get this closed up. Why have you got incapacitated 3? What is going on here? They're all just going to die here, aren't they? Because no one's going to bother to come get them. Gossman dying. Ruby, Steve. Oh, they're all down here too. Okay, I don't know what's going on. Why are they just standing down there and dying? Ruby. Or is that the other Ruby? I don't know which Ruby it is. Ruby. Okay, both Rubies are in there. Ruby, Steve and Gossman. Right, okay. Gossman. And Steve. Where's Steve? Steve. They all have triage cots. These triage cots are top priority. Now let's wait a second for them to think and see if they can manage to save their friends rather than just letting them die. Here we go. Can they do it? No, Meep is just repairing the autoloader. Go on, Meep. Do you want to save him? No. Okay, Nicola's got one. Good. Now the other two. Don't tell me we're going to end the stream with less dupes than we started, because that'll be good. Ruby. Yeah, Ruby's dead. Okay. Is she going to get out in time, maybe? Ruby's dead. Okay, there we go. Great. That's another one. And... did we get... we got the other one out, right? Steve's here. Steve's here, but Catalina's dropped him to breathe. But he's now breathing, so he might be alright. No, it's not the priorities, it's just they're so slow. They're so slow at thinking. And also, there's no sodding oxygen down here, even though the whole thing is full of oxygen. Where is the oxygen going? I mean, come on. We're making so much oxygen on this planetoid, and they just can't breathe. Right. Steve should be fine. As long as someone can't pick it up. I see Catalina dumped him and then was like, nah, I'm not taking you to your hospital bed. We're going to leave you here. Someone else can do that. Is this Liam? No, Liam's... someone else is incapacitated. Right, great. Asa Back's done it. Right, so what are we doing? We keep coming down here to do this. Repair this damn thing. Yeah, now Meep's scolding. Come on, just sudden repair it and go away and leave this alone. Right, get out. Right, so what? Steve's died on the way because Catalina dropped him and couldn't be bothered. Awesome, so we're back down to 144, so we just spent 3 hours to lose 2 dupes. Oh my god. So annoying. Stupid dupes. So the thing is, if I didn't have 140 dupes, they all would have been saved. Easy peasy. They'd have just ran in, grabbed them straight away and put them in the cot and job done. But because they take so long to think, they kill themselves and no one rescues them. Alright, anyway, we're over the time on the stream, so I need to wrap this up, unfortunately. As much fun as we're all having, I do need to wrap this up. So let's stick some more graves in, and yeah, we need some more graves down there. That stupid volcano incident basically cost us 3 dupes, didn't it? Or more. Right, anyway, let's do our normal wrap up. So we'll cover what we've done. We have done a lot, despite the fact that we are 2 dupes down on where we started. We have achieved quite a bit. So we'll take the dupes. They're coming. Someone's on reachable food. Who's that now? Abe. Abe has managed to get himself trapped inside the brick. Because, I mean, of course he has. Why would you not do that? Why is he in the middle of the brick? I don't understand. Right, well, let's get Abe out before he also commits suicide on us. And we'll try close this again. Okay. Now, Abe, can you get the hell out, you idiot? Right, so with that distraction out of the way, hopefully we don't have any more in the meantime. What have we achieved? Well, I mean, we've done a bit of fixing on the sour gas boilers. We had some problems there. What else have we done? Not too much up here. We've been doing some rocketry. I'll touch on the other planetoids later. I suppose we can empty the iron out of the rocket there that we've collected. So that's a load more steel and thermium, which has slowly been ticking up. So in the background, haven't really been focusing on it, but we're now on 40 tons of steel and 11 tons of thermium, which is great because that's pushing us towards the next sour gas boiler, and hopefully one that works this time. We've replaced these ladders with plastic, which look kind of cool and definitely gives us a minimal speed bonus. We've had to fix this damn liquid lock too, so had a lot of problems with that. And then, yeah, really the main thing on this planetoid is that we've been building the cooling loop, although it's more right now a heating loop than a cooling loop, down here to prepare for the thimble reed. So I can see the aluminium is doing a great job of trying to push this heat around here, and we've also oxygenated it somewhat. Haven't quite filled it with gas yet, but that will also help. And we'll try and get the right temperature here. It's still pretty chilly, so maybe some temperature plates. But yeah, and then the right hand side is all kind of finished, at least with the space to do the wild planting. So this is all looking good. Hopefully we can probably get the pips started over here soon. As long as it's not too hot, we can actually start getting them planting the thimble reeds. So maybe that's something we do next time. I think that's on the cards. Right, on the second planetoid, we've just been having a minor disaster with that damn iron volcano, which managed to get itself stuck. So in trying to fix that and not doing that properly, we've caused more problems than we've solved, or we've killed a load of dupes. But anyway, we've recontained it, so this is back up and working again now. Hopefully it stays that way. And yes, the wild planting continues on here. We've made a lot of progress, so definitely there is positive news in that, which is good. Yeah, and we've also managed to make a lot of these tiles. In fact, there's a lot more here that I need to empty, so I won't do that now, otherwise I'll be here for another 10 minutes emptying all these tiles out. But we've built a lot of these, which is great. So there's only really this kind of bottom left corner to finish building with natural tiles, and then we'll plant our way through that. It's going to take a little bit more time, but it is almost done. Some strip mining going on over here. So getting our way through that. I can see, right, they haven't really done this. So what we're going to do is try and get rid of this last bit of ethanol by putting it into the pump over here. And then, yeah, then we can fully mine this out and maybe even move the glass forge. And then we've kind of got this more or less fixed. We'll need a way into the cold biome down here, into the radioactive one, but it's not too critical because we're not really doing anything super important down there. We've also tidied this pocket of water up, which is great. That's finally gone, so we can all be happy about that. But yeah, a lot of work on this planetoid, really. The bases kind of come together now, so we're looking good. I see there's some stray piping here, which I do not like. I don't like random bits of pipe. I want nice, neat grids, so get rid of that. Give them some more to do. They've been very busy on this planetoid, which is good. Unpermitted food, I don't like that. Liam is in a rocket, which is not grounded. And also has a suit on with 2 empty bases. I don't know why that's the case. Is this clearance vacancy? That'll probably be the one. There we go. So yeah, why wasn't this set to vacancy? It's set 15. Oh, because it was disabled before? Right, I see. Let's put another suit in here. Oh. Yeah, just pop that last one more suit on there. Hopefully Liam gets the message. Yeah, so lots of work on the second planetoid here. We're getting close to finishing this out, and by finishing I mean fully planted, base fully done. We need some more oxygen, finish the planting, and then we can leave it alone. Now I'm literally just going to fill it up with dupes. So every time we got a new dupe, like we just have one now, we can just take them over on the second planetoid and leave them there and forget about them. So that is the plan. And we can focus on the other planetoids and getting some more dupes. So let's keep the beds going. Yeah, and then on the other planetoid, so on the Martian planetoid we haven't done anything, but it is slowly vacuuming itself, and we are now sending Leofar back into the danger zone. He is now 90 seconds away, so we'll try and finally capture this one again. I think I've got the right idea. So what I'm going to do is we're going to delete everything here, so it can't be too hot, and then rebuild it. So sweep it, rebuild it. So there's also liquid aluminium here, which is great. And then, yeah, wait for it to vacuum, build it, and then cool it, and then it should be fine. So that's definitely on the cards for next time. And then the last one was the cold planetoid, where there's no one here now, but we did manage to come, nab 27 tons of iron and get away. So we can come and do that again. We can do that twice more, plus it's always making more. So lots to do there. It feels like we've had a busy one, and thank you for sticking with me. A bit of a stressful end there. Rather a lot of problems all hit me at the same time, and we just had to deal with them. So I think we're okay. We lost a couple of dupes, unfortunately, but that's not unusual for this run. And yeah, we'll try and save more next time. So there you go. All right. With that, I'm going to wrap it up, call it the episode, and thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.